children, cats and kittens, boys and girls. I am Carmenor, and I hope all is war and well in your world. I'm here to entertain, maybe make you laugh, perhaps a smile or two. But if you'd rather go watch someone else, then I can't blame you.
Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. I hope all is warm and well in your world today. As you can see, here we are, playing a little Alan Wake Remastered. I figured since, I just finished a horror game, that being Until Dawn, that I should pick up another horror game to fill it. And this one I have played. I played this a few, maybe a month or two before the sequel came out, because it became available on PS Plus and everybody was talking about how cool it was, like it was a cult game, and I was like, well, I'll give it a try, and I did enjoy it. I did not buy the sequel. I'm not going to buy the sequel. I have seen some of the gameplay of it. I watched Mahler from EFAP play like 4 or 5 hours of it, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? It was nothing like, I mean, it, I think he said, he ended up saying he had to play like 8 hours before he got to play as the title character. And I was like, oh, okay. So it wasn't my thing. But this game I very much enjoyed. So I thought, hey, let's pick this back up. So we're picking this back up. Now we need to go in here real quick. And do that. As much as I hate to, it is necessary. Okay. So that's all good to go. The music is off. But as you see, as you can see, well, maybe I probably, because I usually don't start my own background music for my games until I'm actually in the gameplay. That's a thing I do. I don't know why, but it is a thing I do. So yeah. 1 second here. Doing some preparations off screen. This is not a well-oiled machine of mine. Sometimes it seems like it's getting pretty oiled up, and then other times it's just like, no, it's not. Okay. So why is it I beat this before, but oh well, I beat it on my PlayStation 4 and this is my PlayStation 5, so I guess I would have to download the stuff. I don't know, would I need to do that? Would it count twice? Let me check. I'll be right back. Okay, that was pointless. Okay, that was pointless. Apparently it didn't record it. Maybe I didn't save it to the cloud. I don't know. It doesn't matter. All right. So, let's jump in. We'll go for normal. Yeah, we'll give normal a try.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim
I do
keeps
have
asking why.
got the
But
music
there's no
off,
explanation,
so this
and
must
there
be an
shouldn't
acceptable
one.
part.
The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what
I mean,
we'll remember in the end.
I'll just tell
My
you,
name is Alan Wake.
you're not gonna
I'm a writer.
miss a whole lot of what he's saying because it doesn't make a tremendous amount of sense. I'm gonna be honest with you. The story for this game, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just going from, okay, I need to go do this. Okay, I'll go do that. I need to go do this. Okay, I'll go do that, because the story is
So yes,
a little
it began
too
with a dream.
it's a fun game, but it's
Following a
very
typical nightmare pattern, I was
surreal.
late,
It's very
desperately trying
poetic.
to reach my destination,
It's
a
very
lighthouse. For some
you know,
urgent reason I couldn't remember.
it
I'd been
doesn't
driving
make
too
an
fast down a coastal
a
road
whole
that
lot of sense. It's one of those kind of games where by the end of it you're like, what? Wait,
I'd seen
wait.
a hitchhiker too late.
You've probably seen movies like that, where by the end of it they're telling you stuff and you're like,
He was
that
dead.
completely goes against.
I was
Wait,
convinced they'd put me
huh?
in jail and I would never see Alice
So
again.
that's probably not good. I still don't like that the music is playing. I know it's just ambience, but still. All right,
Suddenly, his body was gone.
it was gone.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
All right. Nope. Okay. Oh, some of my books scattered about. That's probably not a good idea. And there's, it's like somebody's been busy. That's a lot of brickwork.
I had to go to the lighthouse.
Yeah, I
knew there was
know.
something important waiting for me there. I
I'm
was
going.
certain I had just driven from this direction.
Yeah.
But now the road was blocked.
It wasn't just blocked. Blocked is not what that is. Blocked is not what that is. And now, of course, I didn't get everything. When I played the first time, there was a lot of his notes that I was unable to acquire because I don't know where they are.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Yep, it's pretty much, it's not collapsed, there's just a hole in it. It's still there. There's just a car-sized hole in it. I guess we're going this way. Hey, what's that? Oh shit!
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder?
No.
You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff?
Get me, bitch.
Play with people's lives and kill them when you think
Oh,
it adds
fuck.
to the drama?
That wasn't supposed to happen.
You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer.
Fuck you, bitch.
Us aren't gonna kill you. It's
Fuck
not
you, bitch.
like your story's already good. Not like they haven't artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Yeah, you better run. Shit talking bitch.
You missed your deadline.
You can dodge enemy attacks. Okay.
You can't stop me.
I dodged the bitch.
realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
There's definitely some Stephen King elements going on here. As you know, Stephen King did write himself into his masterpiece, the Dark Tower saga. He did write himself into that. Which you would think would, you know, it's like, oh, that's dumb, but it makes sense. If you read it, you're like, okay, it has to, of course. He has to be in it. It's just one. I mean, it makes total sense. You would think that it would be some kind of stupid gimmick, but it's essential for the story. And I highly encourage that you read the Dark Tower saga. It's 7 books. They're very long because it's Stephen King. I'm getting. Here we go. Yeah, that didn't work out the way you thought it would, did it?
No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out.
TVs. I don't like what's on, but okay.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
I'm not sure. What, going out there is going to be better?
Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light.
I'm
safe there.
I'm going. Okay.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
No. Follow my light.
Well, that's a neat trick.
To teach you, the darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you, kind of hypnotic. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Oh, thanks.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Oh shit! Where the fuck did you come from? Snuck up on me, bitch.
This is it. Just like
Oh, you didn't like that, did you guys? Yeah, that one sucked for y'all. I got a flare gun. Alrighty, let's see here. Where I get down off this bitch?
I can keep this up forever.
Lost his stamina. Come on, man. Run faster. Run faster. You are not running fast enough. Run faster. Jesus. You definitely run like a rider.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed
It's not.
off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Again, there's music playing.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Shouldn't be music playing. I turned the music off, and yet there's music playing. I don't like it when it does that. I find it irritating, but it's got to be music that's acceptable because I've turned the music down. Does that make sense to you? Makes sense to me. I can't do anything about it. It just plays. It's just playing. Nice, peaceful, serene music that is probably copyright protected. All right.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Let me check around
Sure.
real quick.
I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Let me just make sure there's nothing that I can pick up anywhere here, hon. And I'll be right with you. Okay, we're good. Where am I going? Over here?
Hi. Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet.
I doubt it.
I'm gonna track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Did you get your pictures?
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. See, you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got it.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and charge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al.
We're not even settling in. We ain't even arrived at the dock yet.
Call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy.
Settling in my ass.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
All right.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake, Alan Wake. Oh, God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey.
Hello, Rose.
Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Well, why not? Where else is she gonna put it?
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when
right.
you fall in love.
So
'cause
much for
it'll
quiet
break your heart
vacation.
when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation.
Heard.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ah!
You put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
What's up, hon?
Yes.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Okay. Kind of worried about.
It's a special place.
Kind of worried about the dude that was in the bathroom that you just came out of. Kind of weird.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
You do that. I don't know what any of that means, honey.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see.
The Andersons. They're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Well, that's probably not good. So, like, they're crazy? They're like mental cases
I'll
then?
be heading back to work as soon as Dr. Hartman gets here, Rose. Oh, but I'm not looking forward to the poison we have at the Park Cafe.
Coffee's coffee, dude.
Now this is what coffee should taste like.
Oh, Rusty, that's so sweet. I'll swing by with the fresh cut later on. Bye, Mr. Wake.
See ya. Nice meeting you.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
What?
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
I hear another song playing that probably is not good. There's some really good songs on this, to be honest with you. There's actually a song by one of my all-time favorite fucking artists, Poe. She's fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. I've seen her in concert once. Because she was one of those people. She was one of those people who got fucked by Atlantic Records when it went under. Because Atlantic Records did this neat little thing with all of their fucking artists at the time where they put in these ridiculously long contracts and then they hid no compete laws or no compete rules or something, whatever that's called, where you're not allowed to work for anybody else for a certain amount of time. Well, even after Atlantic went under, those contracts were still valid. So she could not perform at all for 10 goddamn years.
Don't get me wrong.
And she was not the only one. There were a shitload of artists who, back in the 90s, who just fucking went crazy with the record contracts and just signed. And then they got fucked over. And she was one of them. It absolutely destroyed her entire career because she simply couldn't fucking perform. And it always makes me think back to Kiss. Gene Simmons once said, somebody was like, what's your advice for new and up and coming rock stars? And he said, always remember, The record company works for you, not the other way around. Because, you know, so many of those bands and hair bands, especially in the 90s, they just signed these stupid fucking ridiculous contracts because they were broke, you know, broke hellion fucking drunk fucking teenagers that people were like, hey, we'll give you $50,000, and, you know, if you sell us all your music. And they were like, fuck yeah, beer and party, woo, cocaine and chicks. And so these guys would just fucking sign those contracts without thinking about it, and then it, you know, it destroyed a lot of them. And she was so amazing, so fucking amazing. We're just gonna, you know, check around, see what's what, do a little investigating, make sure there's no shadow people yet, hiding in the shade of the trees. We don't want that. Can I get in here yet? Nope, clearly not. Can't get in there yet. Alright. Oh look, it's so peaceful and tranquil. Who would ever think that a surrealistic nightmare is about to occur?
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Yeah, that's like most mental institutions. We need mental institutions. Mental institutions, they need to just be reopened en masse, man.
Here we go. Let's
I
take a
used to
look
work
inside.
for one. I worked for a mental institution for 8 fucking years. During the period when not to get too political here, but during the period when the Clintons were essentially trying to let all the crazies loose on the streets by doing this really cool thing where somebody in the middle of an acute psychosis has to give permission to take the medicine. Does that make sense to you? That somebody literally who is not in their right mind has to agree and consent to taking medication to get them back in their right mind. Let me tell you something about people in their right mind that aren't in their right mind. They think they are. And most efforts that you put forth to try to bring them back to their right mind, they see as trying to harm them. This is a wonderful little thing. But yeah, you can thank them for that. You can thank the Clintons for that. I know because I worked in a mental institution while it was happening. While all of them were being, I worked in a state-run mental institution, and all of them were being closed down except for the few private facilities. And what you get is what you get.
We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Sure. I got a flashlight.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Hello? Anyone here?
Take that. Take that there. Thermos. Nope. Nope. Right upstairs.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Well, actually, it's from the 70s. So says the calendar on the wall. Not to nitpick, Alan. Or anything.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
That was quick.
Damn. I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
That's an odd photograph, don't you think, Alan? A little strange. The dude in a diving suit right outside where you're staying, probably. Hey.
The Deer Fest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less.
This is one of the things that you have to do is you have to listen to all the radio shows and you have to watch all the TV shows.
You're on KBFFM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBFFM. And now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, Alan. I mean, you get the impression that he's supposed to be on par with Stephen King, so
the
yeah.
water was clear but dark.
It's not
It
surprising.
looked very deep.
You come into a sleepy little small town and people are like, holy shit! We've got a world-famous author here. Everybody's gonna know.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Yeah, thanks. Wait, what was that? What am I examining?
The island had once been the site for a love story.
Ah.
Maybe it would be that again.
TZBJ?
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Just got a trophy, let there be light. Not a difficult achievement to attain there.
Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
I've already looked around a bit.
It was a beautiful place.
I already did. And there's more music.
I could rest here.
Why is there more music?
And forget about my work.
Yeah. Let's forget about your work.
I thought we could be happy here.
Did you come here to live, or did you come here just to chill? Is this a vacation, or are you, like, moving? Or potentially moving? Honey.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Ah.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Yeah.
Alice?
Bad shit's afoot, Alan.
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Bad shit is afoot, Alice. You need to go get your woman.
Alice, I'm
She
coming!
is in danger.
I'm coming!
Fuck you, birds.
What the hell?
Fucking birds. Hey, you bitch birds. Come on, birds. You don't like that shit, do you? That's right. Better run, birds. Hey, more birds. Come on down, bitches. Come on, bitches. Oh, what? I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm trying to kill the birds. Where'd you bitches go? Come on. How many more of you guys are gonna die before the whole fucking herd disappears? I'm starting to think that this group of birds is not going to disappear. Because I have killed more than enough of them for them to disappear, and they seem to be resistant. So, I guess we'll go see if Alice is alive.
Alice?
Not yet. She's
Oh, no.
not. Yep, that's bad.
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice?
Where the fuck am I?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Just want to punch it. Where am I going? Which way am I? This way.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
It does look like a rather long hike. And we have nothing. See, that is one thing, one of the things that I don't like about this game is that from point to point, you lose everything. Like every time you turn the corner, if you just found a gun, a flashlight, and all these bullets, as soon as you turn the corner, they're gone. It's like, well, where does my shit keep going?
Hello?
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 Someone there?
Someone? Hello? Hello?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it.
Some weird shit,
in the scene
Alan.
on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
I wonder if that's about to happen to me. Do I need to read these?
Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim.
He's doing my job for me.
Badly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Okay. And see, one of the problems that I had in the original, the first time I played through it,
I've been in an accident.
Was I wasn't clear on how deep I can go into the woods, because I searched pretty thoroughly all the buildings that he's in, all the kind of areas like that, but I didn't search the woods because I didn't figure you could go very deep or far into them. So I mean, there could be shit scattered.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Maybe. Has your luck been going so well so far, Alan? Did you think that might be a possibility?
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey!
I could be concussed.
Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
That's not a good guy, Alan.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required.
That is not a good guy. He's not doing well. You need a gun and a flashlight and numerous other things, because things are not going well for you, sir. Pick that up.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it. Willing
What flashlight? You ain't got a flashlight?
Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Where's your fucking flashlight? You ain't got a flashlight. Hey, there's a coffee, thermos. That's a very destructive looking machine. Where am I going? Am I lost? There's supposed to be a flashlight somewhere over here. Is this the way I'm going? Hey, whoa. That's not good. I guess I'm going down that way. What's over here? Oh, it's fucking Spider-Man. Fucking Spider-Man. Clearly I can't go down there. Okay. We'll go over here.
It's the latest thing!
Eat a dick, bitch.
Birds? Incontestable.
Yeah, no, you ain't getting me, ass. That axe doesn't look like it's made out of shadow.
Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
There's what we need. And that. We are armed. I will take those. I will take those.
I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead.
Trying. It's the latest thing. Incontestably proven.
Great Falls Sheriff Station. How may I?
Hello?
Fucking asshole. Son of a bitch.
And keep those
Yeah, that's not good. Just push the hole. Yep, there it went. Yes. Alright, well. That's unfortunate. I guess we'll go this way now. Yep, since it opened for me and everything.
Outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
I'll leave that on. Just cause. Just cause.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Sweet. Have to remember to look for those. I'd forgotten. Yellow paint. To follow the yellow paint. When you see yellow paint, follow the yellow paint. Because there's good stuff at the other end of the yellow paint. Alright here. And over to here. Anything here? Nope. That's... I'd like to have that. That's a big ass chainsaw. Did that work? Clearly it did not.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Alright then, here we go.
It's rabbit season.
That shit. That's the one I meant to have. All that shit I will take, thank you, sir. What's back here? Let's go find out. Anything useful? Hey! Piece of my manuscript! Which one's this?
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the highlight
totally
of her
gushing.
life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Well, at least she wasn't planning on like stealing you from your wife or girlfriend or whatever the fuck she is. Logging equipment is just so fucking ominous. I am back. Had to answer a phone call. Flash forward.
What the hell was that?
There's some creepiness afoot, Alan. Be on guard, dude.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
It wasn't a difficult discovery there, finding a way across that enormous tree that acted as a perfect bridge. It was more than capable. Hey, look! Thermos. Anything else? No? Which way am I going here? Okay, this way. This way. I got a shit ton of batteries and bullets, which will all disappear very shortly. There's some supplies, isn't it?
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me. Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Stocked up. I mean, it just lets you just amass all these bullets and all these batteries, and then as soon as it goes to the next scene, it's all gone. And you have to find a flashlight and a gun all over again. Fuck you. Bitches. I hear somebody else walking around. That's never good. Oh. 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 I found a box. Yep. Taken or filled with darkness. Damn, I'm loaded, dude. Fuck. for stuff. Looking for stuff. I'm not finding any more.
The staircase
stuff.
was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Well, how are we gonna do that? Oh, I'm actually full on revolver ammo. Believe it or not. And full on batteries. Alright, let's do a quick little scan of the area. Hey. No. I say thee nay, sir. We got some power going now. All right. That's handy. Always handy to have power. God, why are people blowing up my damn phone today?
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Ooh. It's a shotgun. It's a shotgun. Anybody see any papers anywhere? Anything that looks like it might be part of a manuscript? No? Checkpoint reached. Okay.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. To you listeners, no one. I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walk.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but some are so good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks.
You have a good night now.
Okay. We reached the checkpoint. I think that's a good place to call it. I think we're nearing an hour. I think we're actually over an hour. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, cats, kittens, boys, and girls. If you made it this far, you're just the shit. You're just awesome. You're just awesome. There's nothing else you can say. You're just awesome. You're too cool for school. You know what I'm saying? Normal kids can't sit with you because you're just too fucking cool. That's what I'm saying. So I thank you so much. I hope you found some of this entertaining. I hope I was able to make you laugh, chuckle, smile, maybe even smirk, anything like that. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm trying to do, is to entertain you wonderful folks out there. And if you did find me entertaining, if you did find this, somewhat interesting to watch, enjoyable in any way, I wouldn't hate it if you could, maybe drop me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe. Any one of those things helps the channel immensely, helps the channel grow and flourish, helps spread the reach out there in the algorithm, gets me in front of people who might be interested in what I'm doing, and that'll help me. The bigger the channel gets, the more time that I can focus on it, and less on the real world stuff like my job and shit that I have to do. So, as I said, all of it is helpful and all of it is appreciated. And hey, also, if you wouldn't mind, check out my two simulated wrestling federations. I do indeed have two on this very channel that you're watching right now. I have the CTW, which consists of original characters that I've been making for 20 years or more in various wrestling games throughout the ages. The men's division is on Monday, the women's division is on Wednesday, and then I also have the WTF, which consists of some of my favorite female celebrities, various genres. That's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and both will have at least one pay-per-view a month towards the end of the month on a Sunday, as is customary with pay-per-views and wrestling. And Sundays, they all go together. And then, of course, I have several other games, all sorted out into playlists and just ready, ease of use. All you gotta do is click on it, go to town. And I'm gonna say thank you one more time so much. I truly do appreciate your time and willingness to allow me to attempt to entertain you. So until next time, later.